What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Jimgraphics. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to design this church song album cover in CorelDraw. If you're new, you know what to do. Subscribe or you're not going to understand. Alright, so today's video, I'll be showing you guys the process in which I'm going to get the background for this tutorial. I'm not going to download it and put it for you. I'm going to show you how I got it. All right, so right about that, if you come over to this page over here, you can see this is the image we're making use of, and we're going from this to this. All right, so I've taken out the background of this image. So if you don't want to take out background in Photoshop or in CorelDraw, you can go and check out my other videos. Or if you don't understand how to make use of CorelDraw, please, I beg you in the name of God, go and watch my beginners class, and God bless you. So without any further ado, let's jump straight to the video. Welcome to CorelDraw, guys. So let me first of all, okay, let's change our paper size. All right, so the size we'll be making use of is 10 by 10 inches. So if you look at CorelDraw, we have bars in CorelDraw. If you don't understand any tool here, like I said, go and watch my beginners class. Do you understand me? All right, so now this is your property bar. So locate your property bar and make sure your unit is on inches. All right, your unit should be on inches. If you don't understand, that means you're not subscribed. Now come over to this page dimension and change the up 1 to 10, second to 10, then press enter on your keyboard. The enter key is the biggest key on your keyboard. I don't know if it's the biggest on your own type of keyboard, but it's the biggest on mine. All right, so right about that, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our rectangle tool, double click on it using your mouse this way, and boom, it will bring itself to this port. This is what word you're going to have. So the next thing you're going to do is we're going to import the images for this tutorial. So to do that, come over to file, locate import, shortcut is Ctrl plus I. Now you're going to wait for this to open. Now what you're going to do is basically locate where you have the files. So select everything and make sure you select everything apart from the text. The text is where the names of the fonts. I've written everything for you guys. So right about that, select import, then you can basically place everything over here and leave that something is not coming. So let's check what is not coming. So we have this. So I think is the Twitter that is not coming. So I'm going to put another Twitter handle or icon over there. So right about that, we're going to come over to this and open this text, which you can see this is the names of the font and this is the details. So we're going to come over to this and first of all, we're going to import the text, highlight using Ctrl plus C, then come over to CorelDraw and use your text tool and place it over here. Use Ctrl plus V to paste this just right there and give it a white color if you're using a black background. Do you understand? Now the next thing we're going to do is you can see the title of this song is I Am Justified. All right, so right about that, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this artist and use our shape tool to just drag this place and reduce this. Reason why I'm doing this is because if I scale this up now, you can see it will go out of frame, but you can still do it. I always like bringing this down to make sure I have the frame of the image as small as that. Then I'm going to scale this one up this way, then I'm going to scale this one up again this way, and this is what we are going to have, guys. So right about that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color balance of this image by going to effects, select adjust, select color balance, and guys, I have already done this before. That is why it's automatically, what is this? That's the reason why it's automatically bringing itself just right about that. All right, so you can use your red to 17%, your magenta to -18, your yellow to -17. You can follow my settings. So once you're done with that, this is exactly the color you're going to have. So we're going to click on OK. So let's look at the before. Now let's look at the after. All right, before, after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and select power clip. Then once you select power clip, you will see this arrow asking you where you want to power clip into. So I'm going to power clip inside this rectangle tool we created earlier. So right about that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select my eyedropper color, all right, and come over to this place and just pick a color on this. So once you pick, let me pick a light color, all right, pick from here and just paste it over here. This is what you're going to have. So right about that, you're going to just select the box, come over to this color thumbnail, or you can use F11 on your keyboard, but you can actually come over to this color thumbnail and double click on this over here. So once you double click on it, this is what you're going to have. So you're going to drag this dot over here, this one, drag it to this spot, all right, drag it again to that spot, and this is what make it as if it's kind of whitish but not white, kind of, and you can leave that to that. So this is what you're going to have. So click on OK, and the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to come over to okay, let's make this whitish enough. It's kind of looking reddish, not reddish, but okay, I think I'm fine with this. So you can click on OK, and this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring a background. So to get to that background, we're going to come over to our Chrome browser and make sure you have your internet checked. So you're going to come over to this and type Pinterest. All right, so I sometimes download background from Pinterest. You can actually download background from Pinterest. All right, it's not actually an advert, but I'm just showing you how I got this background. So right about that, you can come over to search and you can just type let's type cloud background. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So I'll actually come over to this and select this one. When you scroll down, select that one. You can actually have other options over here. So on the course of searching, I saw this background, this one, then I had to download it. So once you download it, let me just download and put it for you guys over here. All right, so let me put it for you guys. So I'm going to copy this. You can actually copy or you can download. So copy and paste this. We're making use of this background. So come back to this and go back again, and I think I selected this one. All right, I think I selected something. I think I got this. So let me download this one. All right, it's still loading. All right, so you can wait for it to load. So once it's done loading, just download. All right, just download and make use of it. So you can see it over here is rolling. So while this is rolling, guys, please do me fit to subscribe to this channel and share this video. I'm begging you guys to do so that I'm begging you guys, subscribe, share my video. All right, so it's still, so let me just click on view more. Let's click on this view image. So let's see. I think my internet is kind of slow. My internet is slow today. All right, we're having slow in connection, guys. So I think I'm gonna just copy this one for now. You can just get similar things, just the same. So let me download this and put it for you guys. All right, so before then, let's copy and continue our tutorial. So this is how I got this this background. This is the only background we're making use of in this tutorial. So right about that, I'm going to just copy this, cut this kingdom realm and paste it over here. Now right about that, I'm going to give it I'm going to give it this black color. So these people actually okay, it's downloading, so just place it there. Now my internet is out, so I'm going to just connect again. So before the internet connects, we're not making use of internet for now, so we've gotten everything we need. So right about that, you can see over here we have this kingdom realm. So this is how they use it. You don't change their formats. This is the way they use it. So I'm going to just change the font of this to this Captain Book. All right, so once I change the fonts, then I'm going to just convert this and scale this up this way. So we're going to just scale this up using our shape to scale. You can use it to either reduce or scale. Sometimes in album covers you will see some text will be white. Sometimes they are not even readable, but you know, just big this way. So right about that, I brought in this background, and one will brought in this background. So I'm going to use my mirror tool to flip it this way. Is it flip or rotate? I think it's flip. So I'm going to just select my transparency to feather out this edge. Now convert it to bitmap. So the reason why we're converting to bitmap is because we want to bitmap multiple edges in the sense that if you don't bitmap and want to feather this edge, you can see this one will reveal itself. So right about that, make sure you bitmap. Go to bitmap, convert to bitmap. Color model, make sure it's on RGB. Resolution, leave it to 300, then click on OK. Now select your transparency to feather out this edge. Now go to your mesh mode and select what? Screen. God bless you, and that's what you're going to have. So you're going to just right click and select power clip, place it into this frame. So this is what you are going to have, guys. So I'm going to just basically leave this one over here and come over to this again, your color thumbnail, and make sure this is looking whitish a bit. All right, so that is what you are going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to just come over to this and bring this guy, bring it down a bit, then bring it down a bit, and this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this title, paste it over here, give it a black color. Then the font I'll be making use of this, like I told you, I've written out all the fonts for you guys over here. So copy the fonts, download it, and just get it over here, and this is what you're going to have. Now the guy actually said he needs a bold font, so that's why we're making use of this. So come over to this font. It's a family font. It has a lot of fonts under it. So come over to this. So select this bold one. So once you select it, we're going to break this apart using Ctrl+K. So you're going to select this, highlight it, Ctrl+A, and use Shift F3 on your keyboard. Then change this to uppercase. Do the same to this, Shift F3, change this to uppercase. Then bring this one just right over here. Now you can bring this guy and this is justified, this is not correct, all right? And this is the right correct answer. So I'm going to just basically do that, place it over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something. So this is how he wrote it, this way. This is how he wrote it. I think I made a mistake here. So right about that, this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to come over to this tool. We call it the envelope tool. Now delete this and delete this. So just make sure it is on to curve. Now select this and curve it this way and leave that to that. So scale this up, bring it just down here and leave that to that. Then bring this guy over here and just scale this down, bring this down here. All right, once you bring it down, you can leave that to that. I am justified. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make use of what? We're going to make use of a 3D text effect for this. So right about that, the artist actually said he wants this to look like a cross, this one to look like a cross instead of letter T. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this apart this way. What we're going to do is break this apart. We're going to break this text, this one, break it apart. We're going to convert this. Let's convert it to curve first of all. Or we can leave that to that and use our rectangle tool you know, just make sure you improvise, or what am I going to call it? Make sure you know how to, you know, just, I don't know what to say anyway. Just follow up. The English has finished. All right, so now we're gonna make use of text, 3D text effect, which I've put out for you guys over here. So just double click on this. This is the text effect. Once you double click on it, double click on this, and it's gonna take you straight to Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, please DM me on Instagram. For those of you who I have not replied, I'm going to reply you guys. I'm sorry for late reply. It's because you're not subscribed. Maybe because you're subscribed and kind of busy over here. So what I'm going to do, this is Photoshop. Like you all know, Photoshop. So we're going to come over to this and export this. You can use Ctrl+E, or you can come over to your file, select export. All right, so make sure select where you want to save it. Come over to your save as type, make sure it's on PNG. Export this as PNG. Make sure you're selected only, so that it's just this text you're exporting. So we're going to just type text1. So click on OK and wait for this to load, and boom guys, this is what you're going to have as a transparent background. So click on OK, and you're going to export this one as text word text 2, text what, text 2. So once you export it, you're going to click on OK, and you're going to come over to your Photoshop. Now you can see we have additional information text. You can see there's something like that looks like somebody's eye on this place. I don't know what to call it, but I think indicate layer visibility. Photoshop users, if I'm right, that is it. So click on it. It will disappear that text automatically. This text that you're seeing here, it will delete it automatically without pitying it. So come over to this color thumbnail and double click on it where you have your design here. Double click and edit, or double click to edit. Now guys, we're going to remove this text by selecting this, then come over to your desktop where you export it, or wherever you export it, then import it to import it to Photoshop. Now scale this up this way, and once you scale it up, click on this, good, and delete this. You can see save change to the Adobe Photoshop document to replace what you have over there. Then click on yes and wait for this to load, and straight and right about that, you can see guys, it is loading to give us the result, and boom guys, this is what we have. Now you're not going to export it with this red background it had, so just come over to edition. Let's see, remove that background. As you can see, now you can leave I think you can leave, no, okay, I did not export this very well. If you notice, I think this one did not go with that, so we're gonna do it again. So let's, we added something that looks like cross, so if you notice, it wasn't coming with this guy, so we're gonna replace that. I was trying to say we should remove the shadow of that, but let's try. Let's leave the shadow and see the outcome. All right, over here guys, just do this just the way we did it earlier. Wow, I think something is going wrong here. All right, this was where we're supposed to bring it. We made a mistake. We're supposed to bring it in here. So it's just the same process guys, just the same process as we did. I just forgot to add something. Forgot to add that cross. So let's check this, click on yes to replace. So we're gonna have the cross on the text. All right, so this was supposed to be released on Easter Sunday. Sorry, I think so. Justify something about Easter. So we're gonna just click on export on your file, click on export. Now you're gonna export this as PNG. I think it's here, but Mr. Man, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time again. Don't try it. folder, then wait for this to just load. This is just something simple that this will just load. You can see it over here, but it's taking time. So let's just, okay, it's here. As you can see, it's here. So bring in, drag it over here, and that is it, guys. So make sure you convert it to bitmap, because sometimes, guys, this thing will misbehave. I know what I'm saying. Once you bring it to CorelDraw, convert it to bitmap and use your shape tool to reduce this as we normally do. Not we normally do, as I normally do. So you can do the one that works for you. And leave me to this. So bring in this guy. All right, so I think export with the shadow. I don't have a problem with that. So I'm sorry, guys. So this is it. Sorry for talking too much. So we had another one. So we're gonna just come over to this, remove this, then bring the other text, which is I am. Now once you bring it, you can bold it, scale it up. Then just do the same thing to get the 3D effects, then come over to export. My brother, if you waste my time again, if you waste my time, better for you. Now we're waiting for this to load. As it's waiting for this to load, please pay your tithes by subscribing. Now click on export, select folder. You can just rename it so that it will not replace the other one. Now let's come back to where we're saving it. You can see it over here. Now it has saved. So bring in this guy on. So you can see this is not our, like I said, convert to bitmap. This is not actually our regular. I've shown you how I got backgrounds for this design. I'm not going to show you for the next design. If I have the privilege to do that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you. No, I don't hide anything from you guys. So we're going to just bring this one. So when you get this, delete this one. You don't need them. You don't need them, guys. You don't need them. So bring in this guy over here and leave that to that. And the next thing you're going to do is bring in the artist name. His name is Fortune Ebel. He's a nice guy. He knows how to sing very well, very well. So the font we'll be making use of this is over here, which is this. All right. The font is Niagara. See the name of the font here. All right. That's the name of the font. You guys not come and kill me with this thing. So right about that, we're going to pick a color from the body of this handsome guy. Pick a color from here and just paste it over here. So once you paste it, this is what you're going to have. So I have something small I want to do. Something small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert it to bitmap. Convert it to curve. Right click, convert to curve. Now select your shape tool. Come over to this letter T. Make sure you highlight the whole node. We call it node. Highlight everything. This node you're seeing here, highlight it. Then drag this one down small. Not too much. When I say they carry dusha, I say small, you drag too much. What you do? What's doing yourself? Then you see these two pom here. Highlight the two pom and drag it to this side that has pom too. I just want to do something crazy, something sweet with that name. And that is it. So I think we're going to bring in this guy. Select, don't worry about the black background. Don't worry, we are magicians, all right? So go to effects, go to transparency 2, go to mesh mode and select screen 1 and boom, guys, it's out. So bring this one, scale it up this way. Bring it over here. Bring another one here, reduce it. Then bring another one here, scale it up this way. Then make sure this is up, front of it. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to bring in another, come over to, we need our internet back. Let me connect my internet, guys. Let me connect my internet. Let's come back to this and type we're going to type, go to search, then type, I think, smoke background. So smoke background, let's wait for this and see the result we have. So the internet is a bit slow, so bear with me with that, guys. So a lot of you always ask me, how do I get my background? This is a process, so you have to be patient. You have to be patient, right? So I think I'm going with this. So let's copy this. I'm going to download this and put for you guys. So let's come back to our CorelDraw. So let's paste this. So let's select our transparency tool, change it to screen. All right. I think this will do the work. So come over to this and delete the ones we had before. Then paste this one, bring it down here, scale it up. So just put that over here. Now you can basically fade out this edge. Now I think this does perfectly well. So this is just the handle of the social media handle. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a black color, reduce this, and change the fonts to Captain Book. Now this is Facebook, Twitter. Okay, I think we'll do Facebook and IG. All right, this IG and this Facebook. So I'm just going to reduce this, place it just right here, then bring in this one, convert it to bitmap, then go over to mode and select black and white, click on OK, go to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and wait for this to load. Then once it's done, you're going to see the before and after over here. Now this is it. So I don't know why I don't like doing this, because I feel lazy doing all this kind of things. Now you can see it is lagging my system. I don't know why my system is hanging. I don't know. I really don't know why my system is hanging, but I think we're back. So you're gonna select on group over here. So delete the ones you don't need. Then bring this one down here. Now do the same to this, convert to bitmap. Then select trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, just the way we did earlier. But I don't think this is gonna work for this, but let's see. It's not gonna work, so convert it to what? Go to mode, black and white. You see, increase this to fill up. Then go to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art. Then wait for that to load. Now what you're going to do is click on OK. Now drag this one here, delete this. Now on group, delete this, and delete this. Now you're going to reduce this one, bring it here, bring it here. Now let's have our Facebook over here. So but you have to reduce it to fit in this. Now reduce this one, make sure they are the same size. Now bring IG over here, then add the spacing to this, bring your IG, then make sure you reduce this again and place it just right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring in this guy, place it over here, go to your transparency tool, go to your mesh mode, change it to screen, and this is what you're going to have. So scale this up this way, but not too much on the body. You can actually choose to bring one here, if you wish. All right, just place it to the cross. And guys, so let's reduce this. This is how me and you, this is how we designed this unique, simple album, church album cover in CorelDraw. So if you have any question, guys, don't forget, drop me a comment in the comment section below. If you can't forget, Kwanu, I don't know, but if you forget, that's your business. But drop me a comment. See you guys in my next video.